That's my name. Call me Luna de Miel.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
don't add a D and an A to the end of miel because it could be Luna de Mielda.
That sounds cool
And
too. What does that mean?
A miel is like saying shit. Yeah.
Oh, like Meared.
It'd be
Yeah, I know
like
the other one.
it'd be like moon shit.
Oh, I love that name. It sounds so cool.
Man, Spanish stole all the cool pronunciation.
It's like how people say like French and Italian, like super romantic. Spanish just like the badass cool language.
Yeah.
David is so right. Some words in Spanish sound cool when like el viento, la espada. But when it comes to make songs, they sound so rough. That's why like in English it's like it flows better. It has this way of flowing with the
Melodic.
pronunciation, and it
Everything's
goes
dream.
very well with melodies. Yeah, very easy. But in Spanish it's like te voy a dar un beso. Entonces, and so it sounds very rough sometimes, and you gotta the challenge is there.
Yeah. So what did I miss?
Oh, we have music now. Oh, by the way,
Okay. Is it
warning
in the
now,
chat?
I will be cursing plenty. Cursing is totally all good here. Curse all you want. It's totally fine.
Do we need to make you a happy hour command?
It's always happy hour.
Mierda.
I'm just saying, like one that like for Loon's channel. Mierda. There we go.
So to set up music, it's all actually in the
What
game.
an asshole. I'm sorry, what?
The music's all in the game. There's a new link now. It's in the Nature's Call to Arms chat.
Okay.
When we changed up the router stuff, new link is made. So you go there.
I found it.
Okay, and then once you log in, you can change up your music stuff in the audio playlist channel, and do it under global volume and change the playlist volume, because that's the one that dictates how loud it'll be.
Mierda.
We are children indeed.
I need to pull up my voice changers.
As adults.
Here's the one. Mierda.
Ooh, that one sounds nice and scary.
I found even more fun voices to play with, so it'll be fun. I don't think I'll be using any today, but all for the future.
Callate.
I thought we were saying bad words. You got to say it the other way. You have to say cállate.
I don't think I should say all the words Pergoon taught me.
See, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
As always, it wasn't me.
Vanilog, do you need any help with your stat stuff, or you got it?
Why is
What
it
do I
not?
do with it? You said don't use.
So you take all of them and you drop the lowest of each of the 4d6. So say for the first one, right, you got a 14. Drop one of those 2s, and then that's the stat. So you got a 12. You got.
Oh.
Oh crap! Did I change my password to this? I thought I saved it.
Password. The password for this is the login.
That's what I
So
thought.
whatever,
But
yeah. So
I
whatever
thought
it is
maybe
that
I
you
had
get.
changed it, but apparently I had not. I thought
Yeah, you
about
rolled
it.
next.
So I just found out, I realized looking at Google that Surf Green Telecaster has said many bad words many times. Because this one I definitely have heard so many times. El Cabron.
I don't
James SMH. SMH.
I haven't said that. I don't remember saying that before.
Oh, I definitely. There's only one person I know that I've heard that. Because you know why? Is because I not only do I remember the word, but I remember the voice attached to the word, and it's definitely you.
That I think you are confusing me. That I think that was Lunchi.
Just gonna hover over the captain, so I stop doing that. Oh, it's because I have my DM window open and my non-DM window open. So I keep hovering over the right people in the DM window. Oops. And another 13. You just kind of.
Estupido, not the same.
Alright. Would you like a suggestion, Vanilla?
Yes.
Make your constitution your highest stat, and then put your 13s in strength and dexterity. And then the other 3, it's up to you. But you want your highest stat to be constitution, followed by strength, followed by dexterity. And because you're a Loxodon, and a barbarian, barbarians don't wear armor. They have a thing called natural defense. And so they are stronger by not wearing armor because they take their physical strength and add it to their AC. Essentially, your muscles deflect the blows. And because you're a Loxodon, you have tough skin, which also gives you bonus to AC whenever you're not wearing armor. So if you have a high constitution and a high dexterity, you'll have a really high AC, which means that uh you'll be a really good tank. And your constitution is the stat that determines how much extra health you get every level. So by leveling that for your AC and leveling that for uh for your natural, leveling it for your defenses also increases your health pool. So you'll just become a really good tank.
Okay, I think I
And
got it. So Constitution is my highest, and then for the lowest was my Wisdom or Intelligence or Charisma. I forget. I have 2 that are 12 that are my lowest.
well, that's fine. I mean, all of your stats are good enough to where everything gets a bonus, so you're good.
Okay.
And as a barbarian, those 3 stats are less important, but you still want them. Let me go quickly pull up what Loxodons get for their stat bonuses, because every race has a stat bonus.
I should put my extra 13 in my Wisdoms and Simonello.
You get a +2 to Constitution and a +1 to Wisdom. Also, how old would you say you are?
Oh, wait, what are these?
Loxodons are considered young until they reach the age of 60, but that's still 60.
Perfect.
So you could be a young 30-year-old and still be like a kid.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Awesome. Do you want me to add the bonuses
30.
for you?
Yeah, do I have to do something different for the bonuses? I just directly edited that big box. I didn't do the
Just
plus.
directly edit the big box.
Okay, and for bonuses, just add that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a +2 to your Constitution and a +1 to your Wisdom. And when you raise your Constitution, you should see that your AC goes up.
Okay. So I think I got all that done.
Awesome. Let me go quickly check your stuff. That's good. So if you look at under your features, you have natural armor and you have unarmored.
Hmm.
Oh, I see, I see. So actually, it doesn't quite work the way I thought it would. But I think okay. Okay. So let me move one of them. I will remove this one. Which one? Remove the other one. Okay. So unfortunately, it doesn't quite work the way I had hoped and they had planned for it. So you do not get the benefits of both. So your unarmored defense from your class is essentially nullified by your your racial tough skin. You just choose one
Oh,
of the
so it's
other
like
two.
wasted?
It's a
Oh, I see.
wasted thing, but either way, um, it's still, I mean, you know, still good. And
Yeah.
because you're Lockstone, you get higher constitution, and it's scaled the same way. So by having a good con, it still benefits your class. It just means that you don't get double scaling.
Okay, okay.
For
See, I thought
example,
that
if
would be
you were
like
like
I
a
thought it would work well together, but yeah, it makes sense.
well, for example, if you were a fighter, it wouldn't help you to have that high constitution as much because you're using armor scaling. But because you're a barbarian, having those stats be the way it is, it's still really good. It just means it'll take you a little longer to tank up. And there is ways to increase your base stats in game through various means, through magic means. When you reach a certain level, I think it's level 4, you get a thing called an ASI, uh, or a feature. An ASI is an ability score increase, where you get to choose to make a stat go up by 2, or 2 stats go up by 1. So say, for example, you wanted to level your strength and your dexterity, that way they both get an extra plus. That would increase your damage and increase your tanking, which you could do at that level. There will also be ways to increase your stats throughout the game that I'll sprinkle in for fun. But, you know, those will be riskier and not very common. But features are really cool. They're little things that you get to add to your character, such as, you know, choosing to have a higher. There are feats that are lesser, like they do less things, but they give you stat bonuses. So you could even get a thing that increased one of your base stats. But the feat you would get with it is not as well, lots of options for later. All right.
Also, I'm guessing I don't get a hammer. Is that a paladin thing?
Typically. Also, hammers will do less than your great axe.
Gotcha.
If you look at the damage die on great axe, it is a D12. The best that a hammer gets, unless it's a really big hammer, is a D10. However, you are two-handing that weapon. So the damage will go down if you choose to one-hand it and wield a shield, which you can wield the shield as a barbarian and still get a bonus. Shields give a +2 bonus to AC. And armor class, or AC, is basically how hard you are to hit. And just because, for example, just so you guys have a visual image, if you roll to hit someone and you don't meet their AC, that doesn't necessarily mean that you miss them. That could mean that you hit them and just didn't break through to do damage. So Vanilluxe could be getting a lot of people could be swinging at Vanilluxe, for example, but because his AC is relatively high, if they miss him, they could be hitting him. He's just shrugging it off. Alrighty, well, it is a bit late, so let's get the ball rolling.
Let's go.
Let's
Woohoo!
go. Let me quickly adjust my volume, my own music.
And just put a message in the Nature's Call to Arms because I got booted from D&D chat.
What?
After you change the color.
Oh, heal me.
Yeah, and I also got a message saying we're not friends anymore.
What? Discord is trolling me.
Why can't we be friends? Why
I said we're
can't
still
we
friends.
be friends? I don't know. It's the message I got says. And it says only I can see the message. This is what it says.
Weird. Weird. I didn't set that up. And it says that we're still friends for me.
I don't know who Clyde is. He's a bot, but he's kind of an a-hole.
I agree.
Which would be a stupido.
It's stupid.
El Estupido is
Alrighty.
not really great as a. It's not really a cool name in Spanish.
No, it's not as cool. It's just an insult. Alrighty. Well, let's get started. So, after your first night on the boat, experiencing interesting dreams and visions of your past, your future, and possible things to come, we now take place. Start of a new day. You can hear the seagulls squawking across the wind, and you can hear the waves crashing against the boat as you are finishing up your voyage. So, if there's anything you guys would like to do on the boat, please let me know.
Okay, so what I would like to do is to find someone that can sell me a sharp weapon because I'm kind of I need a sharp weapon. Is that possible?
Uh, I mean, you could ask around, but you do know that you are sailing into a port town, so it may be better to wait to find someone. But you never know. Maybe someone has a spare sword.
It's true.
I've got a sword to
True.
sell you.
I want a sword that is very sharp and has and is strong and long, good build, you know, a good quality.
Uh-huh. Are you looking for something magical or mundane?
Magical. Probably something that would help me a little bit more while I'm fighting, if there's any fight. But I don't want to have problems with anyone. But yeah, just in case I have to defend myself from someone.
Well, you do know that there is another group of adventurers on the boat, and there are the various crew upon the vessel that are Most of them are on the top deck, maintaining trajectory and working the sails. But you have noticed that all of the crew do have cutlasses in their belts. But it is up to you if you would like to pursue that now.
Okay, so I will get to the top of the boat. How can I move this guy? Whee! Okay. Oh, thank you.
Oh no, you flung someone
Then,
off the boat.
uh, so, I'll be walking around the boat. Um, I will see analogs in front of me, and I will ask him if he has anything that he can sell to me, like weapon that's good. Hello, Benelux. Do you have anything interesting that you could offer me? Honk. I have a large sharp weapon to sell to you. Okay. How much is it? Tell me your price, please. All your gold? No way. I don't even know how. How can? Excuse me, GM,
Mhm.
GM Wolfgar. Where
Yes,
can I see where's my money in my
uh,
inventory?
it is. Let me actually quickly edit that. Didn't have your right value set. All
Hey,
right.
I had 15, and now
Well,
I
you
just.
have 20 in total, but this is the way it's broken up.
Okay.
So you have 20
Okay.
total gold, but for actual realistic use, you have 11 gold pieces, 80 silver pieces, which you would typically pay for like staying at a lodging or, you know, paying for some equipment, basic stuff, and then copper, which you could use for meals, or silver. Just fixing that up.
Okay. So going back into in character, a Banalux. So give me a break. I don't have that much gold. So how much for that sword?
Okay, only half your gold.
Okay, how about 5 golds? I'm running up on a huge risk here. Look, I just need something to defend myself. And probably when I get the sword, it's not what I need. There's a high chance that. So, how about you charge?
Okay, deal. I'll sell it to you. How do I see if I have the
Okay.
sword?
You can open your character sheet and you will see your current equipment. You do not currently possess a sword. However, if you would have purchased a sword, I can tell you the prices of swords.
What are you trying to sell me? Eh, Banalux? Are
This,
you
hey,
trying to
hey, hey,
sell me
this is out of
air?
character. You don't know if he has a sword yet. So the prices are 5 gold for a short sword, 10 gold for a long sword, 25 gold for a great sword.
So
It
the
can't
thief was
be.
trying to scam me. I see.
Mhm.
I just tried to see and get a sword for five golds. If
How do I
that's
attack
not possible, it's
Toro?
okay.
Do you want
Hey,
the
hey,
attack to
hey.
do damage, or do you want it to be more like a shove or a light slap?
Yeah, let's do a light clap.
Okay. Uh, on your character sheet, you have a attack called Unarmed Strike. Roll that.
Got it. How do you find the character sheet?
If you double click your token, it should open your character sheet.
Ah,
Also, I
nice.
believe if you have your token selected and press C, it should open your character sheet. And then if you go to inventory, under weapons is unarmed strike.
I don't see my inventory.
You don't.
Oh, I found it. Yeah, I saw this earlier. Okay.
That will miss. You see Vanillox try and swing his trunk at you. But you are able to duck.
Okay, so
Moon pot though. Okay.
Banalox, I don't want trouble with you. Let's just leave it at like that. I don't want to fight back. I just wanted a long sword for gold for golds. And well, but I don't know if you have it. So let's just leave it at that. Do you agree?
I agree very well. This was a test. If you fought back, I would have respected you and given you my long sword for free. But since you backed out, you've lost my respect. This concludes our interaction.
Oh my.
The crew will grow silent and roll me a perception check, El Toro and Vanillox.
Oh, how do we do that?
Open your character sheet, and next to all of your attributes, you should have various skills, and perception is right above wisdom. All right, and then El Toro, please roll me a perception check.
Ah. Ah. Perception. Okay, I just have to click on perception.
Yes, and then it's a normal
Okay.
roll.
I think I did that. No, I didn't, right?
I don't see it.
I click it again and
Oh,
nothing happened.
I see it all now. I think you just rolled it many times.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, no, I don't see it, but I saw you roll them. Let me do a quick test, just so I know.
So far, El Toro's having
Okay.
a rough time
So-
on this boat.
So click on the name, and it should roll for you. So there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, okay.
Amazing. Okay.
So, Vanillox, you don't hear this, but as the crew goes silent, El Toro, as you walk away, you can hear them silently snickering to themselves.
First El Toro gets booted off of the crew for being bad at rigging up things, and now he gets publicly humiliated by Vanillox, making
Oh
quite
my.
the name for himself.
I know. Life is rough. Life is just like this and this. Oh man, my game just closed. I'm coming back. Give me a second. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I will
Oh
move.
man.
I will move the scene over to some of our other guests. David, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
So I decided to go visit the people that are sitting down having a drink, if they're actually still there. I know
So they're
that-
currently having breakfast. They're not having drink. But yes, they
Right.
are. They are still here. Give
Okay.
me 1 second. As you walk over, the gentleman wearing the heavy armor, wielding a shield by his side and a sword on his back, will
Mhm.
will wave to you and greet himself. Hello there, friend. name is Maleo. How can we help you?
Oh, good evening, or good morning, Maleo. I noticed you travelers on this boat, and there's enough of us here. I know that we're headed off to do some uh, uh, grunt work, I guess. But I'm curious, maybe not all of us, and I'm wondering if you guys have any uh, well, if you guys have already been hired by somebody, and if so, just curious as to what is bringing you all over to the island.
Ah, I see. Well, we're actually here for a similar reason as the request for mercenaries, but our friend here, and he points to the elf sitting next to him. She
How you
was
doing?
born on the island, and so we're going to go make sure that her village is well defended, as we are uncertain, as it is closer to the northwest, and we heard that's where the rot. Silva will give a little wave. Well, Malaya will introduce her as this is Silva, and she will give a wave. But when she speaks in Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
I am half elf, right?
Yes. It seems that your languages transfer over. Do you know what languages you chose?
I'm. Let me see if I can. I guess that would be under attributes. I'm guessing.
Yes, it would be there. Let me see if I can pull up your Don sheet to save your languages.
Yeah, that's weird. I definitely.
It's fine. I mean, stuff will happen a couple times. But once we get it all figured out, we will be good to go. And that's entirely what this session's all about. Working out the kinks. All right, let's see.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's there. It's
Oh,
under.
there it is. Draconic, Elvish, Minotaur, and Celestial.
Yep.
Cool. Let me quickly write those down before I forget.
Well, it's in the character sheet.
Oh, it is?
Too.
I don't see it.
Yeah, so if you go to attributes
Uh,
and all the way to the right and go down says size and then senses and underneath that is languages.
yes. I see that there. I just don't see any languages selected. That's all.
Oh, weird. It's showing it for me.
Oh, it is? Oh, let me close it real quick and open it.
I wonder if maybe.
Oh,
you-
there it is.
Oh.
Okay. I think I just had a weird thing pulled up because I wasn't able to see any of your stuff. Okay. Well, cool. Thank you. Give me 1 second after volume. Okay.
Also,
Well,
is there a cool like little I'd like to take notes as we're going along. Is there like a note thing? 'Cause I'd like to
yes.
keep
So,
track of the names.
under
Oh,
the
journal.
different journal entries, and you should be able to create your own journal entry, and there you can write all the notes you'd like. You should have access to that, right?
Yes.
At the top, is there an option that says create journal entry?
Yes. But then
Okay.
it says required field name not present in journal. No packages. Let's see. Hold on. I might have to name.
Yeah. You just have to name
People
it.
on ship. Okay, and there we go. And then it's Okay.
There you go. And then you can write it all down.
What was her name?
Her name was. Second, let me just reconfigure my stuff again. Her name was Silva, and I can write that down for you.
So
And the person who introduced himself to you was Maleo, and I have also written that down for you.
nice.
Well, then she will speak in Elvish. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Yes, we are journeying back after a long journey. that we took in the mountains. Visit my homeland. Show that my village.
A pleasure to meet you as well. What what village are you from? I don't know if I don't remember if she said that, but
He did not. Let's remember what
can't remember what village you're from.
translation. Common word.
You seem a little sus right now.
Maleo is going to start snickering to himself, and he'll say, "It was the village of stars, my friend. The village of stars."
Village of Stars.
Thank you.
Okay.
He said that in common, by the way.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a lovely, lovely village. Does it have a beautiful view, I'm guessing, of the night sky?
It does when you're in the clearing within the village, as most of the housing of the village is sculpted into the mountain that is nearby. We mostly keep the surrounding area free from our construction, as we have a lot of druids, rangers, as well as a strong Fey presence there. The Treants don't like it when you hurt their own, so we're very careful and respectful when
I didn't
gathering
catch that last
resources.
bit. The who?
The Treants.
Mm-hmm.
They're living trees.
Okay. But didn't you say somebody you're respectful of?
Oh, when we gather resources, careful not to go against their wishes, so we communicate.
Nice. Okay. You have a nice little symbiotic relationship with your Treants?
Yes, as well as some of the other sylvan creatures there.
I'm curious. I hope I'm not asking too many questions, but I'm curious. You talk about defending yourself, or Maleo did. What pray tell are the may your attackers, yeah, I guess that's your attackers maybe.
We are not sure. We have not made it to the island since we got word. Patient spreading. So we are uncertain. We heard something of it being a sort of blight, rot or something, spreading across the island. Hoping that we go there and remedy that with the aid of the druids, rangers, the various creatures who live in the forest themselves, as I'm sure they are all quite agitated from the foul presence. In terms of how we will defend ourselves, we are capable warriors ourselves. Make me an investigation check.
Before I do that, let me just say my apologies. I'm being so rude. My name is Mercutio, and it's a pleasure to meet the two of you, and I appreciate you giving me this, for speaking with me today. All right. So what is this that I'm doing?
An investigation check.
Oh, right.
Nice. Alright. Just 1 second. As you look across the group, you notice that these three seem quite a bit stronger than you currently are. They are all the equivalent of level 3.
Interesting.
And as you greet yourself, Maleo is going to elbow nudge the the dwarven individual sitting next to him who was devouring his food. And he will look up from his plate.
Sorry. Pleasure to meet you, Mercutio. My name is Davis.
And then he will do the same and nudge the lady sitting next to him, who is also very much into their food. And she will look up and say, hello, my name is Hillis. I'll write this down.
Well, my apologies for interrupting your breakfast. It looks incredible, and you look like you're enjoying it, and that's good to hear. It's maybe I should get myself some breakfast. Any recommendations?
And as you said that the food must be quite good, they both put food back in their mouth and then nodded to you vigorously. And Maleo just started face palming. And then he will say,
well, most of the food they're currently serving is stuff that they caught early in the morning. So, various seafoods. It seems quite good. Doesn't quite agree with me, though, so I've just been enjoying the rations I brought.
Well, it's clear you guys are well-skilled warriors, and I wish you the best of success on your journey and helping out Silvo. Let me know if there is, anything a potentially weaker individual than you all present yourself as. But maybe there is something I can be of assistance with at some point.
As you were speaking, a large Loxodon came over, grabbed food off the table, and then left. But they all seem to not pay it much mind, and Maleo will say,
well, thank you, friend, and it seems that this might be your first adventure. So trust me when I say that we all start somewhere, and you will get stronger with time. I would say the most important thing to keep in mind is trust the allies that you bring along your journey, as in your moments of weakness and in strength, you may need them more than ever. In terms of what you can do for us, I would say keep up the good fight, as we'll all be trying to beat this together, and we can't be everywhere.
Well, I appreciate your wise words, and I'll let you be. But as a fellow, with the blood of elf, I'm very much a compadre in this fight. So please, feel free to call on me if so needs. Enjoy the rest of your journey if I don't speak with you until we reach our land. So,
Silva will say, well, now, thank you for your assistance in this issue, and on behalf of mine, offering your aid to us.
all right, I'm gonna go sit down back where I was and order some breakfast.
Alrighty. Vanilux and El Toro, what are you two up to?
I'm just minding my business, looking through this little window there, and Banalux came to me and offered me some food, some peanuts, but I'm trying to ignore him because I just figured out I can't trust anyone in this boat. I tried to be friendly, but that didn't work out well. So now I'm just minding my business.
Alrighty. Let's hop over to history. What would you be up to? You can hear above you the hustle and bustle of the crew, as well as the people currently sitting down for food.
Well, I definitely want to go get some food. So I'd go back to the tavern part of the boat and grab something to eat.
Alrighty. You need help moving your character? What do you got?
I'm trying
You're
to.
you're currently sitting outside the boat as you were.
Yeah, I'm trying to find me. There I am.
Oh my god, she went through the wall. No, and
I can't.
alrighty. Go ahead.
Is she in there? Like the screen won't like. I don't know. I guess my computer's being weird. It won't like
If you use the
let me move the.
You gotta
Oh,
hold down
whoa.
hold down control if you're on a
Control?
PC, and
Okay.
then use your arrows to move.
Whoa! Wow. That's really cool.
Oh yes, and David, if you ever need to open your character sheet, if you're able to select your token, then press C. You can open it. Just if you need a keyboard hack.
Nice.
So first, you will the sailor that's been working as a waiter for this voyage will come over to David and say,
Hello, what can I get you this morning?
Whatever whatever the catch of the day is, that sounds great.
Alrighty. Get that started.
he'll make his way down here.
Hello, what can I get you this morning?
What do you have?
Let's see. I think we caught some various fish. I think lobster too. What else? What else? I think we have some eel as well. And we have some of the fruit still.
Do you have any eggs?
Eggs. I can go ask.
And he will exchange some words with the chef. The chef will pull up some fish and get to work. Back.
It seems we don't have any eggs. Would you like some? I think we still have some vegetables and fruit, if fish is not your fancy.
I'll take some fish and some bread and cheese if you have it.
I can do that for you.
And he will be back. And after a few minutes, he will come back, and he will put a plate of fish with something to dip in, and a bit of bread for Mercutio, and he will come down and put a platter of chopped up fish, cheese, and bread for you. And there is a cheese to go with it. Righty. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? We'll say that time passes as people have enjoyed their breakfast. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you make it to port?
Okay, so what just happened is that I was trying to mind my business, looking through the ocean, trying to meditate and reflect about what's going on, and then Banalox came to me and throw some peanuts, and I turn back and give him the looks, and I say nothing, but then Banalox just ran away from me right next to Zucchini, and then I grabbed my I have a lance. I grab it and I show it to him, as a show of menace, and I don't know what he will do next.
Sounds like there is some tension between you members of the party.
Uh,
Well, we're not really a party yet, right?
No, not
then
yet.
then I will tell Banalux nobody wants your peanuts, and then I will grab my lance and throw it. Or wait, not the
Whoa.
lance. Wait, I will grab a rock that I was grabbing. I was playing around with a rock, okay? And I will throw to Banalux. But it seems that Mercutio is behind him, and also Zucchini. So probably there will be a chance that the rock hits any of them. But my main aim is to hit Banalux, so he doesn't bother me anymore with his peanuts.
All right. Let me take a look at your character sheet. 1 second. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me roll your longbow for me. That'll be your ranged thing. And we're not going to use the damage of it. We're just rolling it for the attack value.
Oh man, how I closed my
Estimate.
when I right click. Okay, I'm getting back. Give me a second. It's just when I move the map with the right click, it closes the map sometimes. I don't know why.
Weird.
It makes me cry, but it's okay. I'm coming back. It's- Oh come on! Why is it? It's not loading. I'm at the best part. I'm about to have a brawl here, and okay, I'm back. So I click my character, right? And what I do next?
You go to your inventory and you under weapons click your longbow and roll that for me, please. Ooh, that is a miss. Let me roll a die real quick. 1 is Mercutio. 2 is Zakani. As Mercutio is enjoying his lovely tray of food, a rock suddenly hits him on the back of the head.
Mierda! What El Cabron did that?
As you look
Stupido.
behind you, you see 3 people. So it's hard to say who
Wasn't
specifically
me.
threw it. You please roll me an insight check, David, or actually perception check.
She rolls the dice. I look at him.
Roll me a
without
deception
hesitation.
check. Roll me a deception check, Toro. Let's see if you can get away with it if you so choose.
That was. Oh, you meant him.
Yeah, yes.
Sorry.
You don't have to deceive yourself. Yet. Deception, please, El Toro.
Oh, okay, sorry. Bam.
It was him.
Wow. He's just making enemies all over the place. All right, I'm I'm enjoying my breakfast, and some a-hole, some cabron, just hit me with a fucking rock. So, and it's this dude with some antlers hanging out of his head.
Well,
So,
if there's any problem,
what the hell's going on, man? What did I do to you? I'm sitting here eating my breakfast. You got a problem with me?
okay, so I don't say anything, but then I try to just bonk on his head with my lance that I have here.
I like that everybody's leaving the table next to us.
They are now all watching you. And it seems that that Darvis and Maleo are currently exchanging coins. If you look at them. Who was that targeted at?
To Mercutio, I will bonk with the tip of my lance on his head.
Mercutio, as he goes to bonk you, you are able to get up your shield in time, but it does not seem that the intent was.
Whoa. What the hell, man? All right, I'm pissed. You know, what provocation was this? So I push him. So,
Mercutio and El Toro, please roll me athletics checks to see if you can push him over. You shove him, but he does not fall to the ground.
that's fine with me.
Bring it on. I
So
can't trust nobody.
What's the deal? What is your problem?
It's just I don't trust anybody. I just wanted a sword earlier, but it seems like nobody here have anything that is really interesting. So and I was trying to be just peaceful, but that doesn't seem to work here. So if you wanna fight, let's do it.
Okay. I don't know what the hell this business is about a sword. And I don't know about everybody's been polite to me. I think the problem is probably you just going up to people and bonking them on the head for no fucking reason. So I think you need a little bit of an attitude adjustment.
Well, if that's the case, how about you, young boy? We make a bet. If I defeat you, you give me that hammer that you are holding there. And if I lose, I give you 5 gold coins.
You want me to engage in a fight so you can take my hammer from me because you can't get a sword?
Sure.
What the hell kind of a logic is that?
Well,
You know what? Actually, yeah, let's do this. Cabron.
Okay.
Lads, if you're gonna fight, at least do it on the deck.
Okay, then.
Let's
Get
take this
ready.
outside.
Okay. No problem.
Alrighty, everyone move to the deck.
Can a fucking guy get on a boat and have some a cabron try to take my hammer.
Yeah, this will be easy.
We
It will be easier than hunting a rabbit like I usually do at the mountains.
Oh yeah, what do you run away from me for then?
I'm just getting ready. Don't be impatient, young boy.
Young
uh,
boy. All right, Kelbron.
Alrighty, so let's go over a couple of rules for combat. I didn't expect this, but this will be fun.
Is this Fight
Um,
Club?
this will be a type of fight club. Let me set up a combat encounter. Alright, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving.
Oh, sorry. I was just surrounding him, right, with my lance. I was measuring my.
Let me create a new encounter. Does anyone want to be on initiative if they wish? Does anyone wish to interfere with this fight? Is all I need to know. Anyone who wishes to interfere with the fight will also need to roll initiative.
You see how it is? If it's a fight, nobody interferes. But if it's a wedding, everybody will.
Hmm. All right.
I will. I will interfere with this fight.
Okay. Everyone who will be taking part, please roll initiative. If you open your character sheet, there should be a big button that says initiative to the far right, just below your XP and proficiency.
Who's Hillis?
She was one of the other adventurers, and she
Oh.
will inform both of you that she is a healer, and she is on standby. As
Well, so we don't-
this is not a fight to the death.
we don't beat each other senseless.
This is a skirmish, and you will both take damage from this. But when you drop down to 0 hit points, it will not be deadly, but you may go unconscious. Go down to 0 hit points. At any point, you can choose to yield.
Where do we go for rolls again? I haven't had to roll anything.
So open your character sheet,
It's
and
open.
then there should be a button that says initiative in the top right under your proficiency, and I will move you over to the combat area.
I clicked it.
Nice.
17.
Alrighty, and now the two combatants roll initiative
Oh, it says 20. Oh, what?
because
Oh,
you
it
have a
says
plus
+3.
3.
I have a +3. I forgot. Yep. I remember now. Woot woot.
Didn't set up the fight music. I didn't expect this, so you'll have to give me a moment to figure out which one of these will be best for fighting.
But where is initiative? I can't find it.
If you open your character sheet, there should be a button
Yeah.
under proficiency on your attributes page that says initiative. It will say big letters
Oh.
initiative. And you click that.
Actually, thank you. Okay,
We'll do this one.
Oh, good.
there we go.
Alrighty. So, first up on initiative is Ishtri. Ishtri, do you choose to do anything before they start the fight?
Yes.
What would you do?
I'd like to let them know that they're being childish and we should consider that the captain doesn't really want anything to be damaged on his ship.
The captain will give you a smirk and will nod, and when he looks over at El Toro and Mercutio, he squints and has an eyebrow raised, watching you carefully.
I just wanted to have some fish, nice catch of the day, and then this cabron ruins my morning.
I get that, but you can get another plate of fish and
Uh,
sit in a different area. You can come sit at my table and we can
then
enjoy
when
some
I-
breakfast.
Then this guy bonks me on the head for no reason.
He is a bull.
Well,
It seems quite logical that there may be some confusion in body language and communication skills here. It seems like some pretty bull logic going on there.
oh, I definitely agree. His logic earlier did not make much sense, so I agree. So maybe I'll knock some sense into him.
I mean, he is a bull. He's probably got a pretty thick head there. I don't know how much knocking sense into him you're gonna get.
I ignore both of them, and I think like they are talking way too much, and then I raise my lance, ready to fight.
All right,
Mercutio.
Ishtri's turn will end. Hillis
you know what?
is passive, so she's just waiting. And it's now El Toro's turn.
Fight is a fight, and I see nothing else and a battle right here. I'm furious because of everything that happened for no reason. Maybe it's my nature that I am ready to fight for my honor, and so I start to move around with my lance and point to Mercutio, pretending to attack him.
Alrighty, please roll me attack with the weapons of your choice. Now to go into this a little bit. So, you have 2 daggers. Those are your melee weapons. You have lances, which are meant for range, and you have a longbow. With daggers, because they are 2 small weapons, you can do an attack with your main hand and your offhand, which means you use your action to attack and your bonus action to attack, as you are doing 2-weapon fighting, if I'm not mistaken. Or you can do your racial features of Goring Rush. Unfortunately, those would both require you to build momentum.
Okay, so I have no other choice than using just my dagger at the moment, right?
Yes, for melee attack, you can use your daggers,
Okay.
and you can make 2 attacks with your daggers. Good. Did
And
you
I
click
attack
the
Mercutio with
dagger
my
one?
dagger.
Right? There real quick. Okay. All right. So the first strike will make it through Mercutio's defenses, dealing 7 points of damage. Mercutio, please hover over that damage number, and there should be an option to have that apply damage to you. Let me quickly. Yes. If you hover over it, there should be different options.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is have the click to apply full damage to select the token,
Mm-hmm.
and click that on yourself.
Okay.
HP did not pop up.
Yeah, I clicked it.
You did it twice, and you definitely did not want to do that.
Okay, right.
Okay.
How do I fix it?
I fixed it for you. Give me 1 second. I need to pop out your token.
It didn't show anything. That's why I couldn't tell. Like I couldn't even it didn't show that I actually clicked it.
Alrighty. El Toro, you have 1 more attack you can do.
I think that will be enough.
Okay. Then, Mercutio, it is your turn.
Um,
That blow was mighty.
I will say or think to myself, wow, he didn't want to strike another blow. That's interesting. Just a little observation there.
So a little bit about Paladin. When you attack, you can choose to apply smite to your attack. I think. Or no, is that next level? Let me go read real quick. Sorry.
Doesn't
Next
sound
level.
familiar.
Next level. However, you do have a couple of things at your disposal, such as Lay on Hands, which is a healing pool. It does take
Mhm.
your action though, so if you choose to heal, you cannot attack again.
Right.
Or you can strike with your Warhammer or Rapier.
Well, since he wants to take my Warhammer, why don't I give it to him in the face?
Then please attack with your Warhammer.
Just click on inventory and then.
And then Warhammer under
Okay.
weapons. That should roll it for you.
Did it do it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Again.
Oh, roll. I see. Okay. What are these
Ooh.
bullshit rolls?
Let me read this real quick. 1d8. Okay, that's correct. 2 plus 2. This would be modifier plus proficiency. Okay. As you swing with your Warhammer, it seems that this Thor is quick on his feet. Alrighty. It is now round 2. Istri, anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm good. Obviously, these fools want to beat each other up.
Alrighty. Then Illis will go. She debates whether or not to interfere. I will make a roll real quick. Wisdom saving throw. She will do nothing. And now it is El Toro's turn again. Talking is a free action, by the way. You can talk on anyone's turn.
Okay then. So he attacked me with his Warhammer, and
Yes.
I will grab a barrel and try to defend me. Can I do that?
As you go to pick up the barrel, Captain Halos will look down and say, "If you break that barrel, you will have to pay for it."
Yeah, I don't think about it. I'm a bull and I'm brave and I'm angry, so I just pick it up.
All right, please roll me your unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
And this will be an improvised attack, so the numbers will be a little different. That will 1 second. Open that back up. That will miss. The barrel goes wide, and let me roll a. Let me flip a coin. 1, it goes off the ship. 2, it does not go off the ship. It goes off the ship. Barrel overboard. All right. That will be it for your turn. As you did not attack with a light weapon, you cannot use your other dagger. Mercutio, it is your turn. Unless there's anything you want to say, El Toro, before you end your turn.
No. Well, so I dodge the attack.
Yes.
Let's go. Okay. All right. Go ahead, David.
Now, you can attack me, but destroying all the mead that you just threw over the board, now you've really pissed me off. Good beard going to waste. All right. Let's try this bullshit roll again.
I believe. 16. Let me go check. Let me go make sure everything's correct.
This roll's all shit.
This flip, this flip. Okay. Okay. As you go to swing again, it just barely misses the Minotaur. Seems he is quite quick on his feet.
Even attack 16? What the hell do I need? Like a 20?
For example, your AC is 18. So it is possible for him to be quite hard to hit. As you yourself are quite hard to hit, and he managed to find a chink in your armor.
Cabron.
Alrighty. On to round 3. Istri, still nothing?
I think I'll go down and eat my breakfast now.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 5. Istri will move past both of you. You both have the opportunity to make a attack on Istri as she walks down, as she is leaving your threatened range. Do either of you choose to do so?
No.
In my case, I was thinking that Istrid would like put her sword in between us and try to stop us. But then I will just give her the looks and like move my head like away, like saying go away. And then when I feel like Mercutio will swing again against me with his hammer, I will try like a judo movement and dodge the attack and use the same strength he's using against me and try to pull him out of the boat with my strength. Is that possible? Can I do that?
Let me think about that for a second. So, if he misses an attack on you, you want to make an athletics check to push him off the boat.
Yeah.
Let me read your ability real quick. There may be another way to go about that.
Okay.
Woof, woof. 1 second. You push it up to 10 feet away from you. Where's David right now? 10 feet would put. So, this is what you can do instead. If you make a successful hit on Mercutio, you can use your bonus action to use your ability Hammering Horns, which you can look at in your features. Hammering Horns allows you to make a push action with your horns against the target no more than one size larger than you or below, and your guys are equal size in terms of D&D. Efficiency bonus. 8, 5. So, it would make David have to roll a strength saving throw, and he'd have to beat a 13 to not get pushed. He would not get pushed off the boat, but it would get him closer to being off the boat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It would put him on the edge.
Okay. Oh,
So to do that, you
That
have
was
to
my
land a
plan.
hit on him.
Okay. Man, it's getting hard. How can I defeat this guy? I thought it would be easy.
That's That's a lot of words for someone within one hit KO distance.
I know, I know. It's just my character is a little bit pretentious at the moment.
Well, go ahead. Give it your all.
Okay. So I'll go to my inventory and I do an arm strike again.
You can do an unarmed strike, or you can attack with your dagger.
Mm, I
Dagger will
think
do
I
more
will
damage,
use.
but your
Okay,
fist is just as effective for just attacking.
Okay, I'll do an armed strike because I'm trying to push him out.
That will miss.
Well, since this is getting a bit like people slapping each other in the face, and embarrassing, um, uh, but you know, I don't want to lose my hammer. I'm gonna do the same action back.
You're going to use an unarmed strike?
Yeah, with the attempt of pushing him overboard.
Ah, I see. Well, you do not have any bonuses to doing so. So if you wanted instead, you would make an athletics check, and you could try to shove him.
Okay.
And it would be the same as both. It would be both players rolling athletics checks, and if you have the higher athletics check, then you would be able to push him. And I would say that you could push him. I would say you could only push him 5 feet, so you would be far less effective at it.
What if I push him with my what if I push him with my hammer?
It would be the same thing. You're essentially pushing your weight against them, while as they have a ability built into their race that allows them to do it better. As he would attempt to try and pick you up with his horns and push you back.
All right. Well, all right.
Uh,
I'll just do.
to end the
I guess we'll do.
go ahead.
But if I hit him with the warhammer, knocks him
Mhm.
down, does it knock
Mhm.
him down further away from me?
No. So if you hit him with your warhammer, you do damage to him, which isn't quite the same.
I see. Okay.
It would not have the effect you're looking for of pushing him back.
All right. Is my warhammer stronger than or does more damage than the rapier?
I believe so. Double check for you.
And does it have any bonus
Let me
points for the
rapier.
roll?
Here.
Because clearly I just keep rolling shit, so I need some bonuses.
This is the price of fighting at level 1. Unfortunately, you guys are just really bad at hitting each other, and that's just part of being a low-level fighter.
It's embarrassing in front of my
Alright.
new friends.
All right, all right. I think this has gone on long enough. time for you guys to step back.
But aren't you downstairs?
No, I'm still on the stairs getting ready to head down.
It
didn't
is
have
still David's turn.
Yeah.
By the way, you did have enough movement speed to make it all the way down the stairs.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Sorry, I got distracted by asking if they wanted to hit you or not. So you are right here.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Mercutio, what would you like to do? Your Warhammer is your best weapon.
All right. I'll use it then.
Alrighty.
Finally.
Alrighty. It seems that Mercutio has found his footing and will land a blow on El Toro. El Toro, please hover over the Warhammer, and there should be an option to have the damage applied to you. You want the one that says apply full damage token. It is on the right side.
Oh, okay. So I
There you
okay,
go.
I think. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt. Whose
Good.
turn now?
And it seems that now El Toro is a little worse for wear. Both have now landed a hefty blow on each other. Ishtri, you hear fighting above you, but you know there's also food around you. I will presume that Ishtri is enjoying her meal now. Hillis, seeing that you both are at half HP, will pause and ask, do you plan to keep hitting each other until you pass out, or are you calling it here?
I could imagine. I imagined actually that like Mercutio hit El Toro and push him with his hammer with a lot of strength because he really got angry and he really threw me off to some boxes that were around and that I kind of got knocked off and unconscious.
Alright, so
Is
you
that
fell
possible?
backwards is what you would like. You fell backwards into some boxes is what you choose to do.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But now you're there. You are no longer in melee range. You would have to move forward if you wanted to. And you hear Hillis above you asking if you plan to keep doing this till you pass out.
So I try to. I start to see around me. I can see all the crew and the passengers around, and I feel really, really angry. But as much as I want to keep on my feet and stand up, I start to see everything goes around in a blurry way, and then I just close my eyes and stay knocked off.
Alrighty. The captain, seeing this, will jump down. Oh god. Will I need to turn that off. Will jump down from upstairs and will stand between the two of you. It seems that this one is now unable to fight. We'll end it here. And you hear various boos and shouts from the crew. Some happy, some sad. Kushio, you do.
Well, I was having a good morning till all this transpired. And I was just starting to enjoy my breakfast. I am a bit satisfied that I get to keep my Warhammer and look good in front of my new friends. So, in celebration, I'm gonna go back to my breakfast, very confident, like, I already knew I was gonna beat this beat this cabron.
David, please heal for that amount.
Oh.
And then, El Toro, please heal for that amount.
How do I... Oh, okay.
If you hover over it, on the left side, there should be an option to apply it to you as healing.
No. No, there is not.
There's not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my mistake. It's because it don't have the spell currently set for it. e- it's fine. You can move on.
I will remain knocked out until the boat finds its destiny, and maybe one of the we had a healer, right? Was the healer?
You were
I think
were
that
healed.
was the healer.
Yes, you were both healed. As soon as the
Oh,
fight had
amazing.
ended. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the spell set up, so it didn't work as a and here I can heal both. El Toro, you're at full strength again, only with the maybe less physical damage applied from such a combat remaining. And David, you are Crucio, you are also healed. Alrighty, as you are both healed, the captain will walk over to you as the people start to disperse. The 4 adventurers going down, giving the one who healed you gave you a bit of reassurance, but then they will make their way back down. The dwarf seems a bit grimaced, while Maleo seems quite content.
And what about my girlfriend?
I don't know who that is.
Silo, I think her name is.
Silva? She
Silva.
seems bemused by the whole thing. Less interested in it.
Nice. I give her one of those how you doing looks.
They will give you a small bow and go sit with the rest of their group. As more of a show of, you held your own than anything else.
So maybe, maybe El Cabron was actually doing me a favor.
And as the rest of the people disperse and he waves for his crew to get back to work, the captain will come walk over to you. Now that we're no longer in combat. And he will kneel down next to you.
Well, I can't say that was the most enjoyable thing on my vessel. But I see that you are strong of heart and maybe a little too strong for your mind.
And he will offer to help you up.
Hello.
Can you hear us now? Or I can hear you now, fiance.
Okay.
Do you
So-
respond to him?
So as I open my eyes, and the blurry vision is getting off. I can recover my vision. And I can see everything around. The first thing the first thing that comes to my mind is that I want a mega pint of beer. I want a mega pint of beer. And I remember the fight that I just had. I was knocked out for how long? And well, that man was brave enough to defeat me. And a bet is a bet, so I will go to give this man Mercutio his 5 gold coins. So I will lead to him wherever he is and look around. on the boat.
The captain, as you get up, seemingly looking around for someone, will mention to you, I'm glad you settled your difference, and I simply ask that for the remainder of our journey, please do not start any more fights. I ask that you respect my ship. I am sorry that you find one of our other guests unsavory, but I require you both to be responsible, as that not covered by your employer. And then he will give you a small pat on the shoulder and say, you fought well. Keep up your spirit. Then he will go back to manning the wheel.
Okay. I
Yeah.
will not say, since I am a bull and I have no manners, I will not say sorry or anything. I will just do a bold breath, like, and then get back to the bottom of the boat.
Alrighty.
But understand your words perfectly fine. I respect the rules from now on.
I've changed it, so we'll no longer pan because Ever speaking. So it'll be a little less disorienting.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, you make your way down. Go ahead and check. You are now on the diving area.
Okay. I will lead. Oh, here it is. Hey.
The captain will also tell you that 10 minutes passed while you were conscious. So Mercutio has another plate of food in front of him.
Okay, I will lead to his table and just put the coins, the 5 gold coins that I own him, and put on the table. I will not say anything, just look at him and then turn around